Hey seed keepers, so this week's plant, like we talked in the beginning morning circle, that we're going to discover is this plant right here called clover, which is the trifolium family. Trifolium means, well, you guys heard of a tricycle, right? And tricycle has 3 wheels, one in the front and 2 in the back. So this is in the trifolium family, which uses the word tri as well. So there's 1, 2, 3 leaves usually in a clover. We all have heard of the special 4-leaf clover, which is a rarity to find, but you could find it, and maybe we will, or maybe you will. I've honestly only found maybe 1 or 2 in my whole life. And I've been searching my yard all morning just to see if I could find one for you. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be lucky just like you. But the clover, like I said, is in the pea family. So if you grow peas, like we have grown snap peas at Seed Keepers, and peas will have a similar leaf, and maybe I'll film down in my greenhouse a little bit and show you that that is a characteristic of a pea family, that it has 3 leaves as well. Clover grows all over, from even the Arctic, at the tippy top of our earth down to the bottom of our earth, and all around there's clover almost everywhere in our world. It is edible, although the taste is an acquired taste for humans. Animals love it. My rabbits love it. My mom was always I would always find her chewing on the flower of the clover, and so I chew on the flower of the clover. I don't have too many flowers yet in my yard, but white flower is pretty delicious, and I make a tea out of the white flower. They call it a survivalist food if you're wanting to be a survivalist. If you're out in the woods and have nothing really to eat, you could eat clover. You would just really want to eat it raw like this, or they say to boil it would be a good way to do it as well. But if you're trying to survive, I don't know if you would have the opportunity to boil, but maybe you would. So take a little nibble. She's not going to hurt you. Her taste is just acquired. I would definitely, if you have the flower in your yard, I would try her flower first and see how you like that. Some of you have a beautiful red flower that's very tall, and your clover is very large. Your 3 leaves would be very large, and the flower on the top is very bright red, and that's a crimson clover. Many farmers use that as a cover crop between plantings. So if they planted a bunch of potatoes one year and the potatoes took a lot of nutrients out of our earth, out of our soil, they want to put a lot of nutrients back. So clover is packed full of proteins and different minerals. And so a lot of farmers choose to use clover, especially crimson clover, as a beautiful cover crop that they grow, and then they just till back in before they plant again to make sure that the soil is nice and ready for another plant to grow. All right. I love you guys.